Hello. On our Excel advanced trainings, we are not so often, but we are sometimes asked the question on how to build a waterfall chart. So in this lesson, let's take a look which steps are necessary to build this type of a chart. What we'll do today is we will build this type of a chart in a quick and dirty way, meaning that we will try to use as little steps as possible. On this slide we can already see how a waterfall chart looks like. It usually consists of one series, and elements or the values in this series are represented with the segments on the chart. That altogether looks like a chart where water can fall down the series. This type of chart we are looking at now is the simple, quick and dirty way, and this type requires a bit more steps, and we will cover it in the next lesson. So let's build a waterfall chart now. Here this type of chart is already finished. In order to compare it with our data table, actually data table or this spreadsheet is the most important part of this process, because if it's done properly, then the chart can be done very easily. So what we have here, we have first column that will be represented on our x-axis. Then we have elements values, or the values for each year in this case, and these elements values we want to represent with segments in our chart. And additionally, what we have done here in our table is that we calculated so-called base, and the base is actually the part that's below the segment. What is important here is that it's calculated as running sum of previous elements values. If we take a look at one example, for instance, for the third year, the base value is the sum of previous elements value, and the same for all other values. So let's delete the chart that's already finished and build it from the scratch. The steps involved are: first we select our data table, then we insert a column and a stacked column chart. Next step is that we select the background lines and delete it using delete key on the keyboard. Then we select the blue part of the series, which actually represents our base. And what we do is we format this data series, and we change the fill to no fill and the border color to no line. Basically what we're doing, we are changing the color from blue to white or transparent, and this simple trick is very common in advanced or a little bit more advanced charting. So we close it, and we are almost there. Maybe the last step would be to select the existing element values and add data labels. And of course, if we want, maybe we can change the series color, but my advice would be to change the color using either format and shape fill. What I want to point out is that don't change the color using chart tools and design ribbon and chart styles, because chart styles will reset all the work you have already done. And maybe we delete the legend here, and basically that's it. The waterfall chart made in a simple, quick and dirty way is finished. Good luck.